What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Patriot Pride channel. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I just ate.
You got a little something to eat, right? You feel better now?
I do. I'm not hungry anymore.
I'm really interested to see how much better or worse this quality of feed is going to be because now we're using StreamYard, guys.
That looks really good, though.
It doesn't look as good as the other one to me, but I don't know. So, anyway, Patty, welcome and thank you so much for joining us. It's been a while since we've seen you. So, it's awesome that you're here. So, thank you so much for that. And guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you.
He has no clue what
I've
he's
never
doing.
used StreamYard before, right? I've always gone through YouTube. So you guys just gonna have to bear with us tonight. Hopefully everything's sounding okay.
I don't like that that's going backwards on the screen.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But Jim, thanks for showing up for us and dreaming. Kim, Risa Joe, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you coming back and checking us out. So we just figured we'd get on here for a little while. Let our hair down a little bit, Mike. Tonight
I see you got your hat
we're gonna
backwards. I'm
talk
like, oh, mess.
uh Rebecca. I think it's Rebecca. Thank you so much. 1001. Thank you so much for watching us, and we appreciate you joining us over here. Hey, Melissa. So this one's going to be a little different, Rebecca. So if you haven't checked us out before, this is going to be different than what we normally do. We're just going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So we're probably going to have some panels come up and some call-ins later. So thank you for checking us out, though. Georgia Patriot Woman, hello. I think that's a Georgia girl, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What part of Georgia?
Such a different layout here, guys. It's so different than what I'm used to.
The one thing that bothers me, though,
Yeah.
is with it being up there
Yeah.
and the way it's running, my dyslexic ass anyway, it's done mess me up altogether.
Well, we're gonna be all right. The main thing, the reason, guys, the reason we're using StreamYard is we're gonna put up a couple panels and see if you guys want to come up and talk to us. So that's why we're using it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. I think it'll work. We'll see if somebody wants to talk. If not, that's cool too. That's a lot of reason I don't normally do panels is because a lot of times people don't want to come up and be live. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if some people want to come up and talk to us, Mike. So yeah, you see the quality's a little bit different, Mike.
There looks different than that, though.
Yeah, this looks pretty good
That
here.
looks really
Yeah.
good. That
Yeah, let's talk about life. That's what I'm saying, Melissa. That's what we want to talk about.
Okay, what you want to know?
You saw us. You saw she's gonna come up on the panel. You saw us on Dolly. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you joining us. That's awesome.
Talking about life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my lane, just due to coaching, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what we normally do. We just like talking about whatever, right? So we don't have to talk about Nancy. We don't have to talk about anything in specific tonight, guys. So when we go with these panels, we want you guys just to call in and let's just talk. Let's have a good time and have some good conversation. And again, Patty, thank you so much for becoming a family member again. We appreciate you. It's always good to see you. So let's see. We're trying to catch up on these chats. I went back to. I got a lot of stuff going on. So
what now?
never heard of StreamYard? Yeah, it's not as user friendly. Actually, it is more user friendly than OBS, but we'll see what happens, guys. Are y'all coming through? Y'all are coming through loud and clear. Wonderful. That's awesome.
I tell you what's so funny though. Now you fixed it. Thank you.
What'd I do?
I'm able to. My screen's back like normal compared to what it was.
Yeah. Yes. Was with you, Adam, on Dolly. Yeah, you were, Melissa. Yeah, we appreciate that. And we're going to open up the lines a little bit here in a second. You sound like a great mom, Melissa. I'm sure she is. Yes, loud and clear, warrior of the king. That's a nice name. So, guys, we don't know how many people's going to be in here with us tonight, but we don't. It's okay. We really don't mind. We're just here to talk. And if you guys want to talk, we'll talk. And if you don't, then me and Mike will talk. That's what we're good at, right?
You know what would be even better?
Tell me. We had a cigar. That would be even better.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
That would be even better. I got some coming. They're on the way.
That ain't helping me to now.
Well, yeah, nothing's open right now, so I wish I had one. I can tell you that.
I mean, I'm even willing to like. Can we deliver some like even some wood tips?
some Black and Milds.
I mean, at this point,
Call up, what is it called? DoorDash.
mhm,
See if DoorDash can deliver us some Black and Mild, some cigarillos. We'll take some
something.
cigarillos. Yeah, guys. So hey, 247. Thank you so much.
He always messes with me, always, constantly, and then he puts words in my mouth that says that I said something that
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
Tom.
say.
Tom, thank you so much. Yeah. So, Tom, this was going to be a little different. We're just going to have a good time tonight on this one. So, we're not going to necessarily have presentations and slides. I got them if you guys want to see them, but we're just going to have fun. Yeah. Holly Dolly. We're just, oh, nice. Okay. So, Holly Dolly, what do you got? You got some wine? I got a little bourbon here. This is Elijah Craig, and I'm not promoting drinking YouTube. I'm just having a drink. It's Elijah Craig barrel proof. So please don't demonetize this video. It's this one is a 925 or A425. Anyway, it's last year's first iteration. It's decent.
First what? What'd you say?
First version, basically.
First iteration.
So it's definitely not C923. That was my favorite. But this one's okay. It's decent. Hey, Sky Maiden. My happy place. What's up? Did they say what they were drinking, Mike? I didn't see it. I'm having Blanton's. Nice. I like Blanton's.
Red wine.
Ooh, red wine. Nice. So, Mike, what you want to talk about, brother? Let's talk about life, and then we'll bring some folks up. So Mike's got a big opportunity coming through. How's that going, Mike?
Which one?
The sale?
It's going.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I've been saying this for the last 10 months.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll be by the end of the month.
Well, I'm rooting for you, Mike. Mike's got a huge deal actually of selling his facility. So we hope that goes through for him. I don't whiskey and Smirnoff zero sugar. I drink whiskey and Smirnoff zero sugar. I've never heard of Smirnoff. Do you remember Zima's?
Yeah, you never heard of Smirnoff?
Maybe. But you remember Zima's back in the day?
That clear bottle with
the
blue
top
label.
Man, Zima's was where it was at. I don't know if anybody remembers Zima, but
what would have been the one thing that you participated when we were at 21 and older that you would never drink again?
Gin.
You were a gin and juice guy?
I was for like a day. So let me tell you this gin and juice story.
Okay, I got to hear this.
So my cousin and I, Jamie, love him to death. Great guy. I'm like 20. I never drank gin before. He's like, man, you got to drink some gin and juice. I'm like, Jamie, I don't know that I like gin. He's like, well, you gonna like it after the night.
And like, Jamie is absolutely awesome.
I said, I don't know, Jamie. I don't know. He's like, no, just listen to me. He's like, just listen to me.
Yeah,
like, right.
About like you are with me. Just listen, just hear me out.
So here's what's up. So we go by the store. Okay. There's a lot that happens in the store that I can't tell, but we go by the store.
Okay, where are we at? In Athens? We're in
Athens. Okay. And we didn't live in Athens at that point.
So was it by my store?
No. This was actually on 106 going out of town in Norwood.
Okay.
So we stopped by and got some gin and some juice, literally.
What kind?
Listen, so I was supposed to meet somebody that night, okay? And so
Zima with Jolly Ranchers, yes.
So I was going to have gin and juice, right? Well, I met up with another person, a friend, a guy. We were just going to chill out, have a good time. We had some other things planned. Well, he got a call and he had to go somewhere. So, you know me, if I got alcohol, I'm not going to let it go to waste, right? So anyway, needless to say, I drank all the gin and juice that night. Well, the next day I had a family reunion that Jamie was at. Dude, I thought I was going to die.
Gin and juice is in a song.
I thought I was going to die. I got to the family reunion. I could not hold my head up. Jamie's like, what is wrong with you, man? He's like, what did you do? I said, what do you think I did? He's like, did you drink the whole bottle of gin? I said, I didn't know I couldn't drink the whole bottle of gin. He's like, dude, you can't drink the whole bottle. I said, well, I did. And so the whole family reunion, I'm just sitting over there, my head's down on the table. Everybody's asking me what's wrong. He said I look like I was dying, literally. So now, circle back to your question. I never drink gin. I hadn't drank gin since that day. So I don't drink gin. I don't know what you guys think.
I've never had gin. Never in a million years.
Don't drink it. It's not worth it.
But so like at the store, I would always drink at the store, right?
Yeah.
And we would every day.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
I didn't partake in that,
You
guys.
didn't?
It was not me. I didn't do it.
You didn't have none?
Nope, not me.
You were a lie.
I didn't. I didn't do any of it.
Oh my! So it was just
Ooh,
me.
Tanqueray. Okay.
So it was just me.
Ooh, Jameson. Yeah. No, I don't know, but I didn't. I was not taking part in it. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't me.
Oh my gosh! What was the funniest time that you can remember that happened at the shop?
Man, we had so many funny times at the shop.
So I've owned businesses all my life, and we used to have a business, and that's how I actually met Adam. And we did a lot of car audio installation, and I had a pawn shop, so we would deal in a little bit of everything, jewelry and gold and all that kind of things. We would gamble on.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
We would gamble on dinners and all that kind of stuff. But what do you think the funniest? They said jungle juice.
Lynn does not like tequila.
Yeah, tequila's not.
I had enough vodka in high school to kill 3 cows.
See, I didn't drink before I was 21.
Well, and in high school, that's all I could get my hands on was vodka for some reason. Like my senior year, for some reason, I don't know. Maybe it was just the thing to get at that time. So vodka and me don't get along very well either. But gin is definitely out. I'm never drinking gin ever again.
Okay.
But
So
bourbon, I'll drink as much as you want to give me.
So tell me what was one of the funniest times?
Dude, we had so many. What do you think? What was one of your funniest times?
Oh, I actually saw him. You actually worked with him.
Did I?
You remember Chris?
Hey, Kim. I do remember Chris. Yep.
So Chris played at Georgia.
Yep.
He played center field for Georgia. Little old guy.
Fast. He was fast.
Oh,
yeah, he was fast. Yeah.
And was a heck of a baseball player. Like you wouldn't. To play at Georgia, you got to be. But when I first met him, he told me he played at Georgia, and I was like, "Shut up! You ain't 5'2".
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
And he shut me up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a hell of a boxer. Like he was a Gold Glove boxer.
Yeah.
So we would always get around and sit around the store, and all these people that love to put big old rims and tires on their cars, and they didn't have much to do during the day.
Yeah.
They would always come up, and we would always like gamble.
Yeah.
On like Madden and stuff.
Right.
Do you remember NCAA football?
I do. Yeah.
Do you remember I was killing everybody?
I remember that. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And we got to the point where we were playing like $1,000 a play.
Yeah. Yeah.
That boy walked in and beat my butt so bad. I couldn't even pick up a first down.
Really?
Yeah, dude. He murdered.
That's crazy, man.
He murdered me.
That's crazy.
That's the best daggum. I started betting on him to play everybody because
that's pretty funny.
Because they were like, I'm like, yeah, I got this Georgia baseball player that wants to play you in NCAA. And they're like, dude, I'll kill him. And then they saw him and they're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna kill him.
That's funny.
And then we just started making money hand over fist.
Guys, let's try to get to 2750 subscribers
They're
tonight.
drinking tequila right
That
now.
was my goal, guys. So if anybody's here new for the first time, thank you for joining us. We're Patriot Pride. We're a nonprofit, and we give back to military families in need. So thank you so much for joining us. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys. So we're trying to get to 2750. We're at 2727. So we can do it. But if not, that's okay. We got a lot of subscribers tonight, Mike.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for that. All right, well, let's get into it.
We're going to talk about life.
Yeah, you want to throw a link up there and see who wants to talk?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, guys, let me see if I can get a link going. And again, doesn't have to be about anything in particular. Just yeah, thanks, Patricia. You guys hit the like button.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. We can't see on this TV. We can't see our chat.
Yeah, we can. So this is the live stream in StreamYard, and this is the live stream in YouTube.
So, are these the same thing?
It's crazy how it works,
Yeah,
but
yeah, we
something
good.
like that. Yeah,
So if I look over here, I can see
yeah.
you screwing me up, dude.
Well, we're gonna be
I'm
all
gonna
right.
end up breaking my neck.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna drop a link. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat here. If you guys want to join us, then feel free to come up and let's talk about whatever you want to, guys. We're just gonna have a good time tonight. So here's the link. You guys want to join us, then jump in here. Tequila in Mexico about killed me. Yeah, I can only imagine.
The only thing I've ever really drank consistently is Crown. Like that's
Yeah.
And to this day, that's about the only thing I'll drink.
Really?
I mean, I drink your stuff, but you kind of screwed me up.
Why did I screw you up?
Because you knew good and well that that's what I drink, right?
Yeah.
And then you poured something. I don't like super, super hot stuff.
Yeah. I got you on that one.
And you gave me like 140 proof something another.
Yeah.
That I wanted to spit out, that you about broke your daggum neck to keep me from pouring out.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, please don't pour that out. It's like $100 pour.
And I'm like, wow, what is this? And you were like, was that Pappy?
No, it was George T. Stagg. Jack Fire.
Like that George T. Stagg?
No, that's Stagg Jr.
Oh my gosh.
George
What's
T.
the
Stagg.
difference?
A lot. All right, guys. If you see the link there, if you guys want to jump on here and join, then we got one. We got Melissa in the backstage. Let me see if I can add Melissa. What's
Hello.
up? Hey, how are you doing?
Up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
I hope we've got this figured out now.
Has anyone had jungle juice? Yes, Adam.
Thank you so much. I can't see the first part, but something belt subscribed. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So what are you up to? What are you up to, Melissa?
Just hanging out, trying to relax before I gotta go to bed and start the process all over again.
All over again tomorrow, huh?
Yep. Yeah, my son's got a lot of therapies, so Monday through Thursday I'm constantly busy.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I get to sleep in the morning, thank goodness.
Nice. My son's got a lighter day. His speech therapist is on vacation next couple of weeks, so we got one less therapy to worry
Risa
about.
Joe, thank you so much. We can definitely use that.
To that cigar fund.
Thank you, Risa Joe. So Melissa,
Yes.
tell us where you live again.
Pueblo, Colorado.
Right, yeah.
I love
I
going
was
out to Colorado.
born
We
in-
always play softball.
I was born and raised in Colorado Springs. We just moved to Pueblo a couple of years ago. So.
What's up, Stalehounds? Thank you so much for joining us up here.
Moonlight said the difference is $100.
Yeah. So what did you say? You just moved out there? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we've been out here about 4 years now. So the biggest change is the weather because Pueblo is desert.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you the last time I was out in Colorado, I saw every season in one day. I saw summer.
Oh yeah, like we could have one season in the front yard and another one in the backyard. Like
That's so crazy.
We were literally out there playing softball, and we had done finished up our game. Luckily, we had just finished up, and it was beautiful. And then all of a sudden, it started pouring.
Yep.
And we were on the way home. By the time we got home, and of course we're in rental cars and we're staying in an Airbnb. By the time we got home, there was baseball size hail, like just beating down on our cars. Luckily, everybody on the team that had cars had insurance.
Yeah,
it did that for like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden,
it's snowing.
It was like it was the crazy. And then the next day, we're back out playing softball in shorts and
that's crazy.
I'm like, what are we at? And then that day, after we played, we went to somewhere. I don't even know. It's like it's a glacier lake.
Uh-huh.
And there was snow on the mountain. There was grass right at the base of the mountain. We're
Yeah.
standing in the water. Like, I'm looking around. I actually got pictures of it. And it was like, there's all 4 seasons in this one picture.
That's crazy, dude.
It was the craziest
Yeah.
thing I ever seen.
Yeah.
What I like to say, we have a state hospital here in Colorado, here in Pueblo. We're the
We were in
bipolar
Aurora.
state. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, we were in Aurora when we did all that.
oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we're a bipolar state. That is what our weather is. We got a state hospital here for a reason. It's just a bipolar state, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went whitewater rafting.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Nice. Yeah, that's
that-
good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But the water was like 36 degrees.
Oh, the hot springs. That's another good tourist trap is our hot springs.
No, I haven't been to the hot
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's close to like Estes Park, I believe it's called. Yeah, like over there close to the hotel that Stephen King made The Shining.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, like hot springs are pretty close to there. It's a popular spot. I've never been. I've been born and raised here. Like I've kind of lived a sheltered life. But
So we went whitewater rafting, and they would stop us about every 10 minutes, and we would get out, and there would be a dispensary up on the hill. About
Yep.
every 10 minutes there was a dispensary. And I finally looked at the guy and I was like, why do we stop every single place? And they were like, the dispensaries pay us to stop.
uh-huh.
And I was like,
That's
okay.
Colorado's new thing. We're like almost as bad as California.
I'm
Like
like,
we're
yeah. So then we ended up winning the tournament that year. But after
Nice.
we stayed a couple of more days, and we went to Red Rock.
yeah.
And we were out there in Red Rock, and that was and listened to some concerts and stuff like that. That was one of the best times I've ever had.
That's pretty cool.
It was awesome.
Oh yeah, we got some really good things here in Colorado, but we got some pretty down and dirty.
I was ready. Don't get me wrong. I was ready to come back to Georgia, and I like going out there once a year for softball. But it was, we've been out there 4 or 5 times, and we love playing softball out there because all you got to do is hit a pop fly and it's a home run.
Nice. Yeah, like that's good to hear though. You know, we love our tourists. here in
Colorado puts on the best softball tournaments in the country.
Good to hear. I've never been in softball. Like my brother was a football person. I was marching band. So, you know, we did totally different things. But I got to tour Europe
Nice.
in
Okay.
marching band. Yeah. So
pretty
that
cool.
was cool. Yeah. You know, the first time me being on a plane, like, hey, let's go across seas.
Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, if you're in the stream and you guys want to join us, I dropped the link. I'll drop it one more time if you guys want to come up here and talk to us for a little while. So,
yeah, please come on.
Tonight's
Come join us.
Yeah, for sure. Come join us. We're just having a good time. So, I dropped that in the chat. So, if you guys want to jump on here, we'd love to have you. We'll talk about whatever you'd like to. If you want to talk about Nancy, we'll talk about Nancy. If not, we'll just talk about life. So, you guys come on. What's up, Mama, for coffee? So yeah, it's I've always wanted to go to Colorado to check it out, but I've never been.
You should. Like
Yeah.
it's a good place. It's a good tourist place. You know, could be kind of pricey to live.
Now I'll go and tell you, we flew into Denver Airport, and
Oh gosh.
that place is nuts.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That place is
when
a
you're
nightmare.
like they have the horse. I forget the
Mhm.
name. I forget the name of the horse, but it's
Yeah,
got
that
the
like they
eyes are
painted
lit
it
up.
to look like a demon like
Yeah,
horse and
the
all that.
eyes
Yeah.
light up, and it has all these like Masonic symbols
Dang.
in. Like
Mhm.
it's pretty. And we had
What's up, Raised in the Boondocks?
about 4 hours to kill. So we used to flying out of Atlanta, where it's like the
Mhm.
busiest and it's huge. And it's so when we got there, we're like, "Are you kidding me?" So it was a pretty cool little place to like. It's crazy to say unwind at
Yeah.
that airport,
Yeah,
but
and there's
compared to Atlanta, it
rumors.
was a baby. Yeah, got
Yeah,
tunnels supposedly under it.
there's rumors we got secret tunnels. Like I was born and raised in Colorado Springs.
Hey,
Not a
Mama
big
Sita.
huge
Sorry.
fan of Denver, so I don't really know the, logistics of it. But there's rumors, there's hidden tunnels and the whole
Y'all do have some
um
crazy paintings and stuff at that airport.
yeah, like I don't know. I've only been DIA once and that was my trip in Europe
Mm.
and I'm terrified of heights.
Yeah,
So
they named the horse Lucifer.
Are you
yes,
serious?
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Oh,
horse.
mercy,
When
jeez.
you're flying in and
Mm.
into the airport, they have the horse up there, and
That's
his
crazy.
eyes are lit up. We landed
Yeah.
at night, so the eyes were lit up, and they were like, it
You
was
get
Lucifer.
That's weird.
greeted by Lucifer. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
welcome
little
Denver,
weird.
Colorado. Like,
I,
Right?
I don't know that I want to go to Denver anymore.
Where's the craziest place you've been?
Craziest place I've ever been?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been all over the Caribbean. I wouldn't say really a crazy place. Like when you say crazy, what do you mean?
I mean, like flying into Denver and seeing Lucifer. I'll tell you a funny experience one time that I had. Go ahead.
Craziest place I've ever kind of been is St. Martin. They've got a beach there. Somebody in chat can put it. It's called Maho. It's called Maho Beach. And so you're literally standing on the beach and the planes come literally right over your head to land. There's
Oh,
a
heck no.
chain link fence.
Yeah.
I'll pull up something if I can. There's a chain link fence that it barely clears. And then it lands
Oh,
right there. Now, flip side of that, when it takes off, people are dumb and they try to stand there and it blows them and people have actually died because it blows them and they get their head on concrete. It's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy. But what were you gonna say, Mike?
So I guess it's not the most crazy experience I had when traveling and all. We went to the Bahamas one time. We went on a cruise and my whole family went. So my mom and dad decided they were going to take the whole family. And when I say whole family, it's me, my brothers, sisters, like there was like 27 of us. So we all
oh Lord.
get on the cruise. And we go out there. Well, we get off the boat and we're in the Bahamas. And at that time, they had a straw market. I don't know if they still have the straw market, but it was like,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
but it was truly like, it caught fire at one time, I think, but
Yeah.
it was enormous. And the first guy I meet at that time, I'm in the pawn business. First guy I meet is a guy in a Jordan velour suit.
Yeah.
Jordan's all matching. Like
Yeah.
you could tell, like everybody else, you could tell, like, okay, if you want something, he's probably the guy to go
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I had always, me and you had talked about it. I
Yeah.
had always heard I wanted a Cuban cigar. Like I wanted a real Cuban cigar.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I told the guy I wanted a Cuban cigar, and he's like, okay, follow me. And I was like, all right. So everybody else went one way. I went the other because I wanted me a Cuban cigar. Well, he takes me to the very, very back side of the
He
straw
takes
market.
you to the black market, right?
Well, I went to the very back side of the straw market, and I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, like I'm looking around. They have all these fake bags and all this stuff and the straw bags, and they all want me. And I'm like, okay. And I've always been able to get along with anybody.
Yeah.
So when I
Yeah.
get back there, I was like, he's like, here you go. Is that place?
Yeah. I'm trying to pull it up where they can see it. I'm trying to learn this
I got you.
StreamYard.
So long story short, we get over there and he's like, how many you want? And I was like, I want 3. And so, because there was 3 of us that wanted them, he's like, "You're gonna take 6," and I was like, "Partner, like I'm taking 3." And he's like, so I turn around and look, and I'm sort of getting boxed in, and I'm like, shit. So long story short, I was like, dude, I don't care how many you give me. This is all I'm giving you. And he's like, okay. But if you give me $10 more, I'll give you 1 more. And so he pulled out this cigar that was about, I don't know, about a foot long. And he's like, you take this one too. And I was like, okay. So finally we agree on a price. He gets me back. And I honestly thought I was going to go missing the first 30 minutes of being there.
Oh no!
And they were like, "Don't ever go to there." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, good to know." So that was probably my that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
That's probably my
wow. No.
And
And this is not AI, dude. This is legit right here. So
I would
imagine
poo
standing
my
right there.
pants.
Yeah, imagine standing there. We've got a picture of holding our arms up, and it's almost like we're touching those wheels, man. It's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
man.
So anyway, again, if you guys want to join us, I dropped the link in the chat, guys. We'd love to have a couple more people up here.
Come on, guys. Don't be shy.
Somebody give us a
Join
call.
us.
We're learning how to use StreamYard too, so
Yeah.
you guys give us a call. So yeah, that was the landing. I want to see if
that's pretty crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's
insane. Show you takeoff.
No.
Yeah, let me see if I can show you the takeoff. The takeoff is sometimes even worse than that.
My mom had to buy me Dramamine because, like, I've never been on a plane, terrified of heights, and I had to like board almost like a cruise line in Switzerland to get from one island to Switzerland. So, and I have horrible motion sickness. So that was like the worst possible trip ever. But, you know, I'm a rock star and I play clarinet.
That's right.
Like no other. So I was like, I'm touring Europe with my clarinet. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You were having a good time.
Oh yeah, like I was 17 and I was amazed they had vending machines with cigarettes. I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you I can barely play the radio. So I am definitely not musically inclined or
watch this, guys.
Or technologically inclined.
So
I'm not technologically inclined, but
there's a fence right there.
Oh geez.
Now watch this shit. People are crazy.
Yeah.
And it's literally, dude, it is right there on the water, dude. So watch these jets take off. Look.
You could pretty much touch the wing over the fence. Like,
but why would you do that?
Because they think that they can do it. I don't know. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this.
That's a new version of a suntan. Get burnt by the
It's crazy, man. So that's probably one of the craziest places I've been.
Oh,
I've been to Jamaica multiple times, and obviously they try to sell you some
look
good
at that.
trees,
It's blowing people into the water. Oh no.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a weird place for sure.
Oh no.
It's fun there. It's beautiful. It's really pretty.
Well, yeah, it's beautiful until you're dumb like that. Like
yeah.
What are you doing?
It's beautiful until you wake up in the hospital. Then things are different.
And your vacation is cut short.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about it. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, we've got 2330 subscribers. You guys help us out to get to 2350. So
come on, let's get Adam up. Let's go. Right. Patriot Prime. Let's go.
If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit the like button. We're trying to get 20 more subscribers tonight. So, and then
we can do it.
We can do it. And then also somebody else, Teresa, thank you so much. Let me pull you up, Teresa.
Why do we have 2 Patriot
Primes? Hey, Teresa, how you doing?
What's up?
How are you?
Popping open another cigar.
Another cigar.
Which one?
Must be nice.
It's my factory smoked Toro Maduro by Drew.
That's exactly.
No, that's exactly what we smoke.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that we talked
You're
about that last
teasing
time.
them, Teresa.
We
I love those things.
we had a fat bottom Betty the other day.
Yeah, you told me about those, and I was gonna get when I run out of these. I'm gonna try one of those.
I'll go ahead and tell you they are really, really good. They are. But for the
These are-
money, for the
Yeah,
money,
these are my go-to for the money.
you
You
cannot
can't beat
beat.
it. No.
You cannot beat it.
So do
You can't.
do you get the sweets or just the regulars?
No, this is a Maduro, so it's darker. I've had the sweets, but
Yeah.
I smoke a darker, heavier.
Yeah.
Not too dark. I can't go too dark. I've tried the really dark ones, and
Right.
I just can't go that dark. They make me sick. But
Right, yeah.
the dark ones, and these smoke so smooth and so even. I mean, they're
Nice. They
awesome,
do.
man.
Yeah, for the price, for like $4 or $5 a stick, you can't beat that.
Oh, mine are 3.
Oh wow. Where are you calling
Yeah,
from?
mine. Jackson, Tennessee.
We might have
I'm
to make a trip up
about-
to Jackson.
Yeah, I'm about my cigar shop is awesome. I'm like an hour and a half from Memphis. I used to live in Memphis, but my mom and dad, they moved to Jackson like 20
Okay.
years ago.
I
And
gotcha.
they're older. They're in their 80s. So I moved to Jackson to help take care of them. So yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I got you. Nice.
I left
Yeah.
Memphis, which Memphis is a pretty dangerous city. I lived in Germantown though, so that was pretty safe place. But I
Right.
do miss the activity and the shopping and restaurants. You know, Jackson doesn't have that. They're growing. Jackson's really growing.
Yeah, Memphis is at a couple of times has been rated one of the most dangerous places in the world.
Isn't that crazy?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Our
they call it Little Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
so crazy.
Yeah, there's over in a certain part of where we live. I mean, you got suburbs, this, that, and the other, and then there's a certain part they call Chirac.
Hey, Justice.
and
Oh, yeah.
just because it's pretty crazy.
So, guys,
How far
we're
are you from? Sorry.
That's okay. We're at 2732, so we only need 18 more, guys. So, you guys, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe. Let us hit our goal at 2750 tonight. How far are we from what?
How far are you from Atlanta?
I try to stay as far away as I can.
Yeah,
I heard that.
we're usually about. I'm about 45 minutes, depending on what time I leave. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the traffic's crazy there.
So when we, if a certain times, it'll take me an hour to get to the airport. Other times it'll take me 2 hours to get from the airport.
Yeah, their roads are jacked up. But I
It's
did go to Atlanta once to an Aflac convention with my friend that sells Aflac, and it was pretty. I mean, they've got some really good shopping there, and then they have the big market there for people that buy a lot of furniture and jewelry and different things. But
Yeah,
it's not a place. Yeah, yeah.
Shauna,
It's not.
Shauna, you must be close to where we are.
What's she say?
She's about 2 hours away from the caller.
Which direction?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey guys, Teresa and Alyssa, thank you guys so much for hopping on here. We really appreciate
Of course.
tonight's just going to be kind of an interactive night. So, guys, I just dropped the link in the chat. If anybody else wants to join us, I'm really kind of just trying out this StreamYard and trying to figure out how to work it so that when we do have streams, then we can invite people up. So, I'd love to get maybe 1 or 2 more people up here. So, if you guys are interested, I'm going to drop the link one more time so you guys come up.
Join us.
Yeah, come talk to us. We'll have a good time.
Please.
And we'll talk about whatever you guys want to. So
Yeah,
we'll drop
and-
it one more
Okay,
time.
I can
You
attest.
were doing great.
I can attest to this. So the first time when I first became, on Adam and Mike's channel, I was like, I want to call in because I really got some. I never call into any, talk shows or podcast or anything. And Adam's like, oh, don't be nervous. We'll talk you through it. That's his little spiel, he says, right?
Yeah.
So I did. And he was right. He was right. So the second time I did, it was a little easier, And now look at me, y'all. I'm on StreamYard. Shut the front door. So
so
Good
proud of
job,
you.
Teresa.
And
just
you
Yay.
do it. Baby steps. Baby steps.
and you're
Yes.
killing it.
That's right. That's right. People love the interaction. I think people in the chats love to hear us talk and love to hear, real life stories instead of just always something scripted and scheduled out. So we like to do these every now and then where we just do call-ins and talk to you guys about whatever you want to talk about.
Well,
I
I'd like.
will be. Go ahead, Teresa. My bad.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say I've gotten to know a couple of different people in the chat, and it's like we're kind of having conversations in the chat, and it's like
Oh, yeah.
I want to meet up with these people. They're like really cool people. You know what I'm saying?
We've got a great
And
community. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm a very sheltered person. I'm a single mom. My son's a handful. That's all my life is pretty much about. I have an 18-year-old daughter too. So like my life is busy being a single mom. So really all I have is at night when everybody's gone to sleep, I get a chance to kind of relax and be myself. And I don't have to talk to medical professionals, which is great.
Well, I'm the one who said you're a great mom because
Oh, thank you.
so I live with my parents, and like I said, they're both heart patients, so I take care of
Yeah.
them. But my sister, I work for a home health care agency, and I took care of my sister, who was bedridden. That's who I first took care of, but she passed
Aw.
away a year ago, April. I only took care of her for a year. I was working at a job where I left Memphis. I was in the medical field for 25 years. I left Memphis and I come to Jackson, and I go to work at this factory, which I've never worked at a factory before. I was the only girl. It was me and two other girls out of the whole plant. That was it. Everybody else was men. But we built operator. And what we did was it was for Kubota parts and Caterpillar parts.
Mhm.
And it was the coolest job. Now, I had to work 60 to 70 hours a week. So I was dead
Yeah.
dog tired, but I
Wow.
was bank rolling it. We're talking like $4,500 a month. Okay. So all I had to do was just sit there and press metal. That's all I had to do. I had my earbud in my ear, so I'd do the Audible or I'd do podcasts. The supervisor never came around and said anything to you. I could walk outside and hit my cigar anytime I wanted to. I mean,
Nice.
sweet. But then my sister got sick and my parents weren't able to take care of her. So I left that job to do that. Then she passed away. Well, then her daughter came down with pulmonary arterial hypertension.
Aw.
It's fatal. So
Yeah.
I don't know how long she has with us, but from what I can tell, she's had the disease for a couple of years. So now
Yeah.
I'm working for a different home health agency, and she's special needs on top of that. So I kind of know what you mean when you say you got your hands full.
Mm.
So I'm
God
taking
bless.
care of her on top of my parents. So I don't have time either. So I'm the night.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I
asleep right
commend
now.
you. Yes.
This is me time. Yeah. The only thing I'm not doing right now is drinking because my parents don't like alcohol. So, and I'm not an alcoholic or anything anyway, but I do like a glass of wine every once in a while. But what I have
Oh
to do is
yeah. Let your hair
sneak
down.
off to the Mexican restaurant, have a couple margaritas.
Yeah.
They don't know. What they don't know won't hurt them,
That's
Yeah.
right.
What's
I agree.
Totally.
So that's nighttime is my lifetime. So
Yes.
I'm divorced, no kids. So I've kind of just, I guess, dedicated my time and life to them. And
Well, guys, we have such a great community here. I hope you guys feel that way as well. And that's kind of what we wanted to build here, Mike and I. Is we just wanted to build a community where everybody feels like they're family, you know what I mean? And we can all get together and just talk and support
Oh
each
yeah.
other. And so thank you guys so much for what you've done for us.
thank you for what you
Definitely.
do.
Yeah.
My
Thank
dad's
you
a
for
vet.
giving us a channel to talk.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
it's a it truly is a blessing to be able to just get to know and interact with families and, just that have had people to serve, because without, like, and I say it, and I know I sound like a broken record. I've been blessed to own a couple of businesses, and did a little bit of law enforcement and this, that, and the other. And I have a great life, and it's through all of what they've done and the serving and the sacrifices that they have. So the least that we can do is come on here and be like, hey, thank y'all. And I truly do thank y'all from the bottom of our heart that we are able to do this and be able to, I can be one of the ones that was chosen to do this. So thank y'all for everything.
Yes, certainly. And real quick, guys, again, I'm going to drop another link right here, guys. If you guys want to join us, I'd love to get. We need some more guys in here, Mike. So,
Yeah.
so guys,
Yeah, where's Jim?
Where's
Jim?
Yeah, Jim, get on. Come on.
Jim's been running that. He's been killing it as a mod.
Him and Dreaming, they have.
He's an awesome mod.
We got some good.
Yeah,
mods
I was gonna talk Kim on to getting on here, but she had to go.
I think she's back. Kim's back.
Yeah, I see Kim.
Get
in the
on here,
chat.
Kim. Get on here, Kim.
You guys
I
join
want
us.
to hear Jim. Jim needs to come on. He's so good in the mod.
So Justice, this is Mike, aka Church. This is my sidekick here. Thank you so much for joining us, Justice. We appreciate it. So yeah, Jim, or really anybody, we welcome men or women here. So I'd love to have a couple more, just if nothing else, for me to make sure my layout honestly is good, because this is the first time I'm using StreamYard. So I would love to make sure that everything looks good. So you guys don't have to stay on here long if you don't want to, but I'd love to get a couple more callers so that I can make sure that everything's running smoothly here.
Come on, Jim. Come on, Kim.
So real quick, Melissa and Teresa, did you guys, I know that I talked to you, Melissa. Did you guys think that AI generated image was anywhere near on point, or what did y'all think?
There was one guy. The one guy was pretty dang close, I thought.
Luke. I thought Luke looked just like
that. But I've had high suspicions about him from the beginning. In the very beginning, he was my pick. Yeah. And I swear, I don't want the family to be involved. I don't. But when I saw Tommaso, okay, this is what went down. I was watching JLR that day, right? And JLR was parked at the church. Okay.
Yeah.
He also drive by, and he sees a car drive by. He sees a beard, and he's like, "That's Tommaso, dude." So he pulls in behind Tommaso, and he starts going behind him, right?
Hold on one
second.
He's like, "Hold on one second, Shauna, can you hear us?"
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
We can. Yes. I just wanted to welcome you in. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I told you I'm technology challenged. I can't believe I even did this. Okay.
Well, you did a great job.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
You did a great job.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Melissa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So he follows him, okay?
Yep.
So he's like, dude, if this guy goes towards Nancy's, this has got to be Tommaso. Right. So he goes, and Tommaso whips in. Okay. Well, Alex is outside in front of Nancy's house recording, but he's got his head down. He's not even really looking. And JLR pulls up next to Alex, and he's like, dude, that's Tommaso. That's Tommaso. So they both get their cameras out, and they start recording. Right. Well, a few minutes later, this gray SUV pulls up and pulls in behind. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, these two guys get out, and then it takes a little while. Okay. JLR says, I'm gonna leave and just ride around or whatever, but he left his camera there. Yeah. Well, the two guys walk out, but Tommaso didn't walk out with them. The two guys walk out. They put something in the back passenger seat on the passenger side. Okay. And they left. Well, then the next thing you know, a few minutes later, here comes Tommaso from around the back of the house, up the side, walking really quick, like wiping his forehead, and he goes into the garage. And then a few minutes later, he gets in his car and he darts out, right?
Right.
So that was just really freaky. But they were just all freaked out that they saw Tommaso. So I don't know if that was, if that was like, what do you say, escort or whatever?
Yeah.
Why weren't they right there with him at the same time? Why did they come a little later? Do you not think it might have been FBI agents or something? And they were asking him to get something out of the house?
You know,
Hmm.
I don't know. I've thought about that, but I think this guy might kind of hit it on the head a little earlier. I think this guy thinks his shit don't stink, honestly, and I think he can't be touched. I think he thinks he can't be touched. So I
You're
think
on.
he probably did get a he probably did
He's
get an
got
escort.
the Napoleon
And that's just
complex.
that's my
Yeah.
theory. That's just my theory, guys.
Oh, you're on point. You're on
I'm
point.
not blaming
Mm-hmm.
anybody. So.
You are on point.
So yeah, this is kind of a video of him that from that day. I'm trying to play it now. It's a little bit laggy, but this is exactly what you were talking about right here.
Yes. Why is he walking around the side of the house from the back? I mean, why didn't he come out the back gate? That's the side of the house behind the pool house.
Yeah, I know. It's
Why
crazy.
didn't he just come out the gate and go into the garage? So he would have had to been behind the wall, all the way in the back, out of the backyard, and walk where that tree house is, back in the trees there, and come all the way up the side of the yard to go to.
Yeah,
Isn't that strange?
it is strange. Yeah, very strange. But a lot
Because
of stuff
he could have, if he was in the back, he could have just come out the backyard, gone through the gate, the gate that was propped open or whatever, supposedly that night, and then gone into the garage.
Yeah,
Right.
it kind of goes along with, him having the stuff propped open in the back. Like, there was no reason for Nancy to have the back door and stuff
No.
propped open.
Whoever took her out is who propped that door open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
So,
sure.
Yeah, and
and
it has-
Tommaso was the last one to be in the house with
Well, so
Nancy.
did any of y'all see the live when Patriot Pride was brought up on JLR?
Yes.
No, I don't watch JLR all that
Yes, I
often.
watch it all. I watch it all. I've been watching all this stuff since day one.
Did you
Day one.
see that like 10-minute interaction that they couldn't believe?
Yeah, they were freaking out, and they just couldn't believe it. And I'm like, well, he is a science teacher. I mean, that's been on a lot of channels, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what makes us a little bit different than everybody else. Is that's always been kind of who I am. Is once I get onto something, I look as deep into it and I investigate it as deeply as I can to try to find out what's behind it.
You go down the rabbit hole, but in a good
Story
way.
of my life.
Well, you kind of have to if you want to find out the whole truth. And you hit snags here and there, but I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it's not that difficult. I mean, to look, that's public information,
Right. And you just it's thinking, right? Like, okay, what would you have to do to be an AP biology teacher? Okay.
Yeah.
What if you were an AP biology teacher, what would you teach? How could you use that related to this, that, and the other?
Or what would you do to have to get that certification?
Right.
Yeah. It's common sense.
But
our research is common sense.
But that's what's lacking a lot of times. And I'm not saying that anybody, but a lot of times that's one of the things that we have lost over time is common sense
and critical thinking. Really.
The one thing I've told my son repeatedly, and anybody that works with him, one thing we have to do is think outside the box. Because my son especially tests every single boundary. Like, you have to, in an approach with him, medically wise, you gotta think outside the box. He is not within general norms in any way, shape, or form. He has baffled every single doctor. That's laid eyes on him. So, like, that's the first time I tell any new doctor approaching my son, like, you have to think outside the box. You cannot
Mhm.
be closed-minded with this one. If you can't do that, let me know now so I could go look for someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that blue car,
Mhm.
I kept saying in the chat, it's a Toyota, it's a Toyota. That is a Toyota Corolla hatchback. 100% Toyota Corolla hatchback. I have a Toyota. I know what the Toyota emblem looks like. I know what the headlight. That's exactly like the front of my car. And I have a Toyota Corolla. I don't have the hatchback, but I have the. And I looked up the Toyota Corolla hatchback, and I did the windows and everything, and that's what that is, a Toyota Corolla hatchback.
So real quick, Shauna. So, are you able to see the screen?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No.
Yeah, I just like showed my face, I think, on camera, which is fine with me. I just look a hot mess. But which screen?
I didn't
The
see it.
man?
I did
I didn't
not see it.
So
Oh, okay. Are you talking about? Like I said, I've never used this before, but the black and white
yeah,
drawing here is.
you're doing
Yeah.
a great job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, thank you. At least somebody
Yeah.
is.
So
But yeah, I
I
can see
wouldn't
that.
be able to do it without Adam. You wouldn't be able to see my ugly mug sitting up here either. So
So yeah, I'm just interested to see what you guys think about this image. And we talked about it, in depth earlier. But does anybody see any similarities to this guy, to the porch guy?
Yes, it's awesome. It's awesome.
If you imagine a mask on it, yeah.
Hold on one second. Short legs, what's up?
Hi, it's me.
Hey,
Short legs.
Short
What's up, short legs?
thank you for joining us.
Hi, ladies. Hi, guy.
Hey,
I've missed you, short legs.
I just want to say, I want to say this. I
Am
love
I
Dolly.
echoing?
I want to say this. I love Dolly. You guys know I love Dolly. But
Yes.
Dolly's got like 100,000 subscribers, right? And we've only got like 2,500.
Almost.
We've only got
she's
2,500,
hilarious.
and we've got
You'll
5
get there.
people. We've got 5 people in here, and so I'm so proud of y'all. Thank y'all so
You'll
much.
get there. You'll get there.
You will. Like, we'll get
I
the
know.
team up.
That's
Just
It's been a
takes
long
time.
time since I've seen short legs. I'm trying to get rid of this echo. You
Are
can
you
hear
guys
me, right?
keeping your
I'm
cameras
so
off for a
sorry.
reason? You want our cameras off?
No, you can
No,
turn it
you
on.
can cut 'em on.
We've got ours on, yeah.
I'll cut mine on, but you don't want to see how I look right now.
We
I
wanna
was
see-
gonna say I'm a hot mess.
I'm in the dark.
It's been a crazy day, but
It's okay. It's okay. We're all here together. It's all
We're all
good.
in the dark tonight.
It's
Wait.
all good.
I'm literally sitting in my car in the dark.
Y'all sitting here talking about a hot mess, and my ass is gonna be the one that has to be in a pink speedo if we get 100
That
minutes.
is going to be awesome. I can't wait.
do it.
Yeah,
Let's
for
see
sure.
it. No.
I'll do it when we get 100 members.
We're almost there, guys. We need like 54 more.
I'm
so-
not hi.
Come on, guys. Let's get that
Hey.
number up.
That's right.
Oh, there we go. Hey guys.
Y'all are so
Hey.
flirty.
I'm on my
Hey.
phone,
People,
so
we
it's
there?
really hard to see the
Doing?
screen.
It's awesome to
Hi,
see everybody.
guys.
Hey
Yes.
there. See, this is
Oh,
great,
you're
Mike.
still up?
Is this not awesome?
It is.
This is awesome.
I'm just glad I get to see her.
Now we know who we're talking to.
Yeah, but you screwed my TV up, right? Like I like patterns.
See,
and I like
Mike,
to change.
we give you something and you got to complain about it.
That's
No,
right.
I'm not. No, I love it, but I'm having to break my neck looking over here because he took my TV. Everything in this room is Adam's, so like it doesn't matter. It ain't. Hey, you using that? Nope, I'm not. No, don't get asked. Don't get nothing. It's just deal with it.
Okay, Adam, you need to devise the room so
Oh, God,
Mike
I
has
look awful.
inside and break up the bro room.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But he likes doing that, and then he likes to put words in my mouth too.
Of course. Yeah.
Are you outside, Shauna?
I wanted
What's
to
that?
just talk about a different case for
Yes,
2 minutes.
I am.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
Yeah, love
Let's
that.
hear it.
Okay. This is a case of a man who was caught. His name is Rex Humerman, and he
Oh,
was
Yeah,
known
yeah.
as
Gilgo
the
Beach.
Gilgo Beach
Yes.
murderer. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and he confessed to 8 of the murders.
That's what I was wondering.
So
How
that's
many?
the big thing. He confessed.
I was wondering
He
how
just
many.
recently
confessed to.
confessed, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, today he did it.
Yeah.
Because-
And they're
Was it-
thinking he may confess to more, right?
Yeah, they think there's over 11.
Mm.
Wow,
Oh, my
God,
But
bless him.
And where is that?
the first one was in 1993. The
Mhm.
killing of
wow.
Sandra Castilla. She was 28 years old. Yeah.
Mm.
And I just wanted to bring that up.
No, that's a great point. I'm glad you did. I actually meant to bring that up earlier, but that's it's so awful. I mean, it is so awful.
Confessed.
One thing
Um,
I wanted to bring up, Letitia Stout.
Lakeisha Stout.
Yes.
Oh, Letitia
Colorado.
Stout. Yeah,
Yes.
her freaking second trial are apparently coming up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Her conviction got overturned.
Yeah, that's bull
I
hockey.
know. Like
What was
I
she
was
charged
hearing,
with? I
she was charged with
Shoot, I
murder
gotta
of
mute you
Gannon
guys.
Stout. I was in Colorado Springs when that happened. Broke my heart. I was close to the area that he was missing from.
Uh-huh.
So the overturnment, like I get the logistics of it, but it's still like,
oh my gosh. The boy found in the suitcase under a bridge?
yes, they overturned it because the DA had there was a person that was on the
Oh my God.
on the witness, like in the what's it called?
The jury.
The jury, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
His son-in-law
There was a
worked
person
for
in the
DA.
jury that was kind of tied in with the DA.
Yeah, he
I
worked for
believe
him.
it was. Yeah. So with that being brought up, the conviction got overturned. So she is deemed for a retrial.
Yeah, but
And
they're
speaking
fighting
of
it.
that,
The DA is fighting it.
don't you? And speaking of that, don't you think that with all these mess ups with nanos and stuff, that
Mhm.
if they do find anybody, that's a huge problem for a trial
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
with there
Most
with there
definitely.
being all these mess ups and
Yeah.
evidence
So-
tampering, and they're going to
Yeah,
say, "Well,
it
you
just
let the
breaks
crime
my
scene
heart
too."
because these mess ups shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, there won't be. I don't think there'll be true justice for
God.
Nancy.
Oh,
I just
oh.
don't.
Sorry,
Well,
that scared me.
The
There he
biggest thing
is. The devil himself, Rex.
There we
That
go.
was her.
He's what, 6'4", 62
Ugh,
years
he's-
old?
ugh.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. Monster.
Ugh.
You know?
and the thing about it is, he was a very successful businessman. Did you know that?
He
Mike?
was.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was very savvy.
Yes.
Very.
Well,
Very, very
walking down the street, would you ever suspect that guy? No.
Well, I'll
No.
pull up a different picture of him, and you guys never know. Yeah,
My first impression of him though, like he looks like a pompous ass.
He
Mhm.
does.
He sounds
Like,
like
he
one
does.
too.
I mean, he just like I
Yeah,
know
a
I've
real
been-
jerk.
I've
Oh,
been
the
blessed to
smirk
be
on his
around.
face when he was agreeing to all his terms during court, like it
that's
was
all.
sickening.
I've
Yeah.
been blessed to be around some very, very successful businessmen, and they don't like some of them just have this pug, like just this air about them, like I'm so and so, right? And then some of them are just like you would never know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And them are the ones that like, hey, them are the ones I like to be around. Just by his picture and his demeanor, I don't know if I'd want to even be in the same room as minus
Mhm.
on what he's done.
Yeah.
I'm one of those that would beat his, you know what.
There you
I would-
go.
I'm sorry. I'm just,
See
I-
there?
I
You would
pay-
never
I would-
know.
I would pay
Yeah.
to see it.
yeah.
He looks like an attorney, like straight off
Yeah.
the street.
Looks
He's
like
Like,
a
he was
pompous-
very successful. I
Don't-
He
think.
was
Yeah.
in construction.
Construction.
Real
And
quick,
he
guys. Hey,
made
Speaking
a
of-
lot of money. Yeah.
real quick,
Speak-
guys. Hey, we're at 20.
Oh,
we're
go
at
ahead.
20. We're at 2733, guys. So we need 17 more subscribers. So if you guys are here for the
Come
first
on,
time,
guys.
please make sure you hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit the like button as well. So thank you guys so much.
I
Yeah.
sent it out.
Please hit the like.
I sent your
sub
stream
up.
out, but oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you good.
That's all right.
Hey guys, were y'all watching in the chat tonight where I think his name was Joseph. I don't remember his last. So what me and Kim were kind of chatting back and forth with him, but he said that
Yes, Patricia.
the two bag guy, you know, where Mab had the guys over at the trash can with the two backpacks.
Yeah.
That his thinking is that's the guy, that's one of the guys, and you know the Kia Soul was behind there too, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he said that Nancy there was some kind of embezzlement going on, and that she was going to turn them in. It had to do something with a construction job or a construction issue, something to do with construction. And he had a lot of good information. Now, I hadn't heard any of this stuff, so I don't know where he got his information, but he had I don't know how you can go. I don't even know if you can go back and look at chats, but he was just spitting all this stuff, and
There was
crazy.
something too that she had found something on a consistency in how some pharmacies were ordering medications, and it was suspicious, and that she was thinking about doing a lawsuit, but she didn't do it. But so I think these people actually probably went in for some type of paperwork she had. You know, they were definitely had to have been searching for something.
That's what Mike thinks.
I think they were.
If there was a ransom, I think they would have done it the normal way and left a note. I don't know whether those requests for ransom are real or not. But when you're talking like $6 million, which is a lot, that's a huge ransom. You know, maybe she or somebody in the family, or you know, who knows? Somebody did something super wrong, and somebody lost a large sum of money, and they're after it.
And who writes an apologetic ransom note?
Yeah.
I mean, none of the ransom
on the latest ransoms, that doesn't make sense to me, because a half a Bitcoin compared to $1.2 million is not even in the same ball field.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like
you have if you turn over the information and this, that, and the other, and you didn't have anything to do with it, you get $1.2 million compared to you just give me half a Bitcoin and I'll tell you everything I know. Like I don't, that to me, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know what a Bitcoin is, if that says anything.
I don't mess with Bitcoin. I'll try to know, like, no.
I don't think anybody.
Well, and
really
another
knows
thing
what
too
Bitcoin
is if they could trace Derek's emails, right, messages through Bitcoin or whatever, or his ransom notes or whatever, why couldn't they trace these? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, a lot of it doesn't make any sense to me either.
Because
Did we
they
lose-
arrested him. Why can't they arrest him?
They say that
I watched
Bitcoins are not
TMZ.
traceable.
Yeah. I watch TMZ on a regular. I do. I'll admit to it. But they're a lot of clickbait. I hate to say it, but
Yeah, I
They
agree with
are.
that, yeah.
they
They
are.
are.
It's the media version of a tabloid.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like, you know, I watch them, but they're purely entertainment. I wouldn't cling to anything they say. And a lot of these ransom notes.
So that's like the mainstream media right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
But
yeah, pretty
that
much.
was a
But
good
yeah,
one, Mike. That was a good one. But didn't the
but
first ransom
like
notes come through the same way the last ones came through?
Yes,
yeah,
they all
like
come through
all
TMZ.
these ransom notes are pretty much coming through
So
tabloid.
how could they come? How could they catch the first guys, but not catch the last guys?
It's crazy.
It's hard to say, like with how many VDM things we
Plus, they
have
came through in a
nowadays.
different way. It wasn't
Yeah,
a Bitcoin. It was something else.
But Mike, truly is, even though they say Bitcoin's untraceable or whatever, doesn't
hmm
it get to a certain level when it gets to law enforcement that nothing is not untraceable?
Well, so the transaction through Bitcoin, from what little bit I know about Bitcoin, I don't know
Mhm.
much.
Yeah.
But from what Bitcoin, you're able to trace, like it has like a ledger, right? So Bitcoin is what pays how you pay, and it's worth something. So you can break a Bitcoin down into, just like $1 anywhere up to like fractions, right? So Bitcoin is the means, and you can trace how it has a ledger kind of on it that you can trace, like that kind of thing. But who owns the Bitcoin, that's what's not traceable. So if you send the Bitcoin to a wallet that they're wanting it to go to, it's decentralized, so you're not able to, like the dollar or a checking account or something like that. That's why they want Bitcoin. It's not because the Bitcoin itself is not traceable. It's more based off of, once I get it and it's in my account, nobody else can touch it, and it really can't be traced.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about the Bitcoin itself. So with that being said, like I have invested in Bitcoin and done some stuff, but I've also when it's online, so like a lot of people have Bitcoin online and they store it online through what they call
I think
Coinbase.
doesn't Bitcoin have to be over a certain amount, and then it will alert a certain system for the police to check it out, like when it's transferred to a wallet, and to try to get the name of the person who it went to, like if it's a huge sum of money.
Well, if it's a huge sum of money, that might alert them that it's doing so and so, but you can trace it, and you can move it from wallet to wallet. So you have what they call an exchange. So most people buy their Bitcoins on what they call an exchange, which it can be several different ones. You have Kraken, you have Coinbase, you have all these types of things, and you purchase it there, right? Just like almost like a stock. So then once you purchase it, now it's in your Coinbase wallet. Now, at that Coinbase wallet, it can be hacked. Like if somebody got your password, it'd be just like a debit card, just like this. But then they also have what they call cold wallets, and you can actually take that Bitcoin or take whatever cryptocurrency and put it onto a cold wallet, and now you store it, and it's basically taking completely off the chain. It almost like it disappears. It's cash that's put in your wallet, and you put it in a safe, and nobody knows you have it, if that makes sense. So then at that point is where it becomes untraceable, because it's your wallet. It's your, like, they can't trace your wallet. You've taken it off the internet, kind of taken it off the internet now. So that's where that comes in, and that's why they want, nobody wants to get paid in a wire transfer on something illegal, just due to the fact that you can trace it. Well, this is like the modern day version of $1 that is just based off of electronic, and being able, now I keep it in, and I can be walking around with $100 million in my wallet, and that wallet
And
just be
no
like a
one knows
USB
it.
drive, and nobody knows
Yeah.
it. Now, here's the thing. If you lose what they call
I
it's
think
like
if Savannah paid the $6 million into that, I think it would have set off a trigger and they would have known who picked up that money out of that account.
they would have never been able to catch that.
Yep.
I
Like,
think they would have been able to
but
catch that.
They would have
do.
never been able to. They would have never been able to catch that because it's set up. It's set up, and all it is random numbers.
Hold on, Mike. Shauna, you back?
I
And
think
that's
so.
why everybody wants
Yeah,
it.
you're back, Shauna. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So,
You
so
bet.
can-
Sorry,
you can-
I apologize.
It's okay.
you're good.
Echoing.
You can
Okay.
you can track the account, but you can never know who owns the account. Like
Mhm.
the number one biggest Bitcoin holder
Oh,
in
let
the
me
world
mute.
is I think his last name is Nakamoto or something, and
Yeah.
nobody knows who he is. They know how much is in his account. They know, but nobody knows who he is.
And don't they say he may be the founder? They may,
Yeah, he could be, but nobody
Yeah,
knows,
right.
right? Now you can, if he gives somebody a Bitcoin, like once they can say, oh, he gave so and so one Bitcoin, but the transaction itself of who he gave it to and all
Yeah.
is unanimous because it's a number, it's not a name. So it's just constantly changing numbers, and that's why at first the government hated Bitcoin because they could not track it on the black market.
Yeah. Real quick, guys, I dropped the link again in the chat. If you guys want to join us, we'd love to have another person up here. Jim, if you want to join us so we have another male figure, we'd love to have you up here. Melissa, I think you just dropped
Yeah,
off.
there's no man.
Yeah, we need one more man up here.
That'd be nice.
Melissa, I'll add you back.
I can play a
You're
man.
back.
Come
You
on
can
up,
just call me
guys.
Sean.
So,
Hi,
so real
Hi,
quick, guys,
Shauna. How are you?
real quick.
Good, honey. How are you?
This monster on the screen right here. Do you guys know what's going on with this guy?
Good tonight.
I've been watching him on
No,
Grizzly True Time.
It's
Yeah,
creepy looking though.
This is one of the worst monsters ever, guys. This
disgusting.
Oh, is
So
this the one with the FedEx girl?
Do you know that-
The little girl with the FedEx truck?
Do you know
Oh,
this
no.
case, Mike?
I
Mhm.
saw you pulling it up, and
So this guy delivered a
Excellent.
package and
Yes. Oh,
lured a
And
little
crap.
he supposedly hit the little girl, but killed her afterward.
well, so yeah,
He
unfortunately,
did terrible things to a little girl, yeah, and then
And
left her
it's-
body somewhere.
and it's all on his
Ugh.
camera on his truck, Mike. It's
Oh my God.
Patricia.
The sound.
Hello.
The
Hey,
sound was
Patricia.
recorded.
Hold on, guys.
Hey y'all, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, Patricia?
Fine, how are y'all?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good. Nice to meet
You're
you.
welcome. It's nice to meet everybody.
We
You
love
too.
having you. We love having
Patricia's my girl.
you. Yep, that's right.
Well,
Hey
I
there,
wasn't,
Miss Tricia.
I wasn't gonna get on here until you brought up that fucker a while ago.
Till we brought up what?
That old FedEx dude. I've been
Yeah.
watching him in court all day.
This
Oh,
little
He
baby.
no.
There she
He
is.
This
just
little baby
gets
girl
my
right here.
goat. He better be glad he ain't delivering packages to my house.
I know, right?
So this is so terrible, guys. It's
A
just
flat
unbelievable.
tire wouldn't be the only thing he'd have to worry about, I'll tell you that.
She is such an
Yeah.
innocent little girl.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what happened? She was out in her yard at her driveway playing, and she was waiting on that FedEx driver to deliver Barbie dolls from her aunt
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
for
that.
Christmas.
I remember that. Just
And
snatch her up or
he told the police that he hit her with the van. So he just picked her up and put her in the van to keep from getting into trouble. Well, the police got hold of the van and got video of the van on the inside. The little girl was fine. She was standing up inside the van. And they said this little girl fought like a warrior to keep him off of her.
And it's all captured. The audio is all captured on.
Yeah, and he had took her.
Mhm.
He took her when they found her. She didn't have no clothes on, and they found her
Oh my
on
God.
the side of the road with and she was upside down in water 3 feet deep.
Mm.
Oh
And
my
said
God.
the only thing it was blocking was bamboo. Said he put
Yeah.
her there so somebody would find her.
Yeah, it's awful. It's terrible.
Then he plays like he's got a alt. Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
Oh,
I
he's
apologize.
giving.
I'm on duty. 1 second. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh God. How do I?
He's giving a story that he has got his mama was drinking when she was pregnant with him. So he's got something wrong with him and he's got too much lead in his system. He's
Oh,
gonna
no.
plead insanity and these SOBs is gonna let him out of this. You watch.
You
He
know,
ain't, nah, he won't get
hell,
out of this.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. Okay, so being in law enforcement, and I started out working in a jail, and I can tell you one thing. When he gets sentenced, he's gonna have to. When he gets sentenced and his charges, they find out what he's charged with.
Yeah.
The only option he has is to plead insanity, because I'm not going to say this is how it would happen, but when the inmates, the one thing that they all agree on, the
So
one
sorry.
thing that is no questions asked is when they find out what he's charged with and what his case is, he won't make it 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like-
they didn't charge him for the essaying. They just charged him for
Prison
the murder.
justice.
But it don't matter.
Yeah.
They'll
He's
know.
still got. He's
when-
still got SA charges coming up though. Doesn't? I'm
when-
sorry.
when-
Am I interrupting or?
No,
No,
you're
not
fine.
at all.
You're fine. It's
Okay.
when we have a lot of people, it's kind of tough, but we're doing a good job. You guys we're doing it well. So just thank you guys for being here with us. That's the main thing.
And
Okay,
so
I just don't
what-
want to be rude. I'm
Oh,
just
no,
proud
you're
of
good.
myself that I made it. I figured it out.
We're proud of you too.
Sorry.
We're proud of everybody. Yeah.
So
Yes,
one,
I love
one,
being here. I'm sorry.
once he's gonna have to be protective custody.
Oh,
Because
100%.
if he is not, and even if he is, what I'm gonna go ahead and tell you some, just being back in that side of things, he is going to have a miserable life.
If it lasts.
If
Well,
it
see,
lasts.
Usually, if they get back out with the other inmates, they'll take care of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they're
But-
gonna definitely take care of him.
But
more
nowadays
ways
they
than
got the
one.
word. Nowadays they got the word. They'll put them off into another cell to keep them away from the other people in there, and that's not
I'm
right.
gonna speak
But see-
from
but
a
see, the-
personal.
Well, they have to
Experience.
separate the super bad ones. Yeah, they put them
Well,
Lower.
Yeah,
lower in the prisons.
personal
here's
experience. My dad did stuff to me, and he got prosecuted when I was in high school. I finally came out about it.
Good for you.
He
That's
requested to be put in solitary confinement
Yeah, and see that's not
just
right.
to avoid
Well,
all that stuff.
But
See, when
you know.
he got put in jail, he should have lost all his rights.
well,
He
In my
should
opinion.
have. And sadly, in my case, I recanted on half of my statement because my mom threatened my life while being under her custody. So he got away with half of his stuff and he was allowed back into the home before I was an adult.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
my
So-
God.
Here's one of the
Yeah,
things that
but-
is in our favor, Miss Patricia. One of the
Mhm.
things that are in our favor right now is you said he did not get charged with any SA stuff, right?
No,
Mhm.
Listen to what I'm telling you. So
Ah.
if he is charged with,
I've heard so many stories like that.
if he is charged with murder,
yeah,
so there is no reason for him to be put in protective custody if it
Yeah.
is a murder charge. He's going to go back with the murderers, right? Like, so he can request for PC, he can request, but if it's just a charge with a murder, like you did your time, you don't automatically go to PC just because you requested it. So with that being said, now if it was charged with an SA they will automatically kind of put him in PC. So he's going to have to go before a board before they decide whether he would go PC or not on just a murder charge or an unalive charge. However, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can promise you the people are waiting. They're going to be waiting for him to get into the cell to be able to be able to get to their justice.
So Patty says they're playing the audio from the FedEx truck tomorrow. Yeah, I was listening to it last night on Dolly. I don't even know that I can listen to that. It's going to
I
play the
know,
actual
they-
audio.
Yeah, like
couldn't.
cases
I don't
like
think I
that,
can watch
the
that.
Madeline Soto case, like I could not watch Dolly cover that. Like it hurts me to my core. You know, I haven't had enough healing from my trauma to be able to be supportive of cases like that, and it breaks my heart like that I can't, but it hurts me to
Yeah.
hear
Hell
that
is too-
stuff. It you know, I'm a single mom, so I can't be that destroyed, you know,
Yeah.
at night. Yeah. You know, I still gotta be able to sleep and get up and do my normal things, but like hearing that stuff like totally breaks me.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell is
Yeah,
too good for
so,
people like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
it's,
I think that's why God made bullets. That's what I think.
That's why I'm grateful I can't have one, you know. like,
Yeah. Well,
Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. I hope I muted that. Okay.
no,
Yeah,
you're
you're
good.
fine.
You're really
yeah,
good.
you're
Okay.
fine.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay.
So
I
yeah,
was going to
guys.
say his favorite weapon is sarcasm. And it helps get through a lot of these things, a lot of these cases.
It does, and I love Dolly, and he does a great job of covering those cases. It's just like Maddie Soto specifically, like really gets me to my core.
Yeah.
You
Monkey's
know, with
arms
my
like me.
past history and the fact that like
It brings out
things
the
did-
mother bear in a lot of women. Tell you that.
Yeah, and you
Ah.
know, my dad wasn't fully charged because I didn't have the courage to do what I need to do at the time, you know. So it breaks my heart to hear how badly she was hurt from a person of trust and how her mom let her down, kind of like my mom let me down.
Right.
Well, I'm just
So,
glad
yeah.
they're taking
When
all
I
these.
was young, I was working with this lady, Joyce, and she told me she gave her dad, I think it was 63 stitches in his head. She hit him plunk, and then she
Good.
told me why. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
hold on one
like,
second. Hold on. Hold
he
on.
Hey,
was-
y'all stop. Hey,
hold
You
on,
know,
hold on a second.
coming at
Hold on.
me, and I just,
Guys, hold on one second. True crime junkies. Who's the idiot and what's going on? I'd like to know.
Uh-oh.
You guys can keep going. I'm sorry. Just chill out in the chats, guys.
she
Go
wouldn't
ahead,
mind
guys.
me telling her story. So that
Yeah,
was
go
the
ahead.
story.
So
She
she
hit
gave
him.
him 63 stitches.
63 stitches, yeah, with
Wow.
one hit.
Unbelievable.
Mm.
She was
told-
waiting for him to come at her again, and he did. And boing.
My mama
I
always
commend
said
her.
that.
Nobody
for
would believe
having-
her either. And even afterwards, they didn't believe her. But, you know,
I
My mama
commend her
always
for
said,
having that strength to do that. I wish I could have done something like that, you know?
my mama always said that's why they made socks and soap. They always got to go to sleep.
Yep.
They always got to go to sleep.
Put that sock in.
well, around
take that
here,
sock, put that soap
around
in
here,
and go to beating.
when they fall asleep, they say boil a pot of hot water and
Oh,
hold
Lord.
it over them and wake them up and say nobody's going to sleep in this house
Oh,
Mhm.
till
yeah.
this
A pot of hot
stops.
grits. Pot of
And
hot
I've
grits.
heard that
stick.
works, okay? So,
Pot of hot grits will stick good, buddy.
Mhm.
Has anybody been keeping up with the with the guy, the doctor, the anesthesiologist that hit his wife in the head near the cliff in Hawaii?
I seen that on TV, but I ain't checked into it yet.
Well,
They
the
don't
verdict was in. The
watching
verdict
it. I
came in.
know,
The verdict came in tonight.
Recovery Addict is covering it pretty
Well,
good.
the verdict came in tonight.
Oh,
He got
nice.
found guilty. Well, he didn't get murder. He got attempted manslaughter, which in Hawaii, I looked it up. It's 20 years, a maximum of 20 years with probation. So hopefully they'll give him the 20 years. And of
Well,
course,
they
he
get-
sat there and fake cried like he did on the stand. You know.
Of course, yeah.
But nowadays, if they get 20 years, they're out in 5 or 7 because they get
Yeah.
half the time good behavior.
That's
Yeah, it's kind
crazy.
of crazy. Yeah, for sure it is.
I mean,
But
you,
like
go,
Mike said,
you, can go to jail for drugs worser than you can killing somebody nowadays.
Boys, look what
Mhm.
y'all done started with all these women on this channel. Sorry.
I don't
Hey,
know if you guys watch The Lab, but his father's going to get out of prison. And
Yeah, I
he is
saw that.
not happy about it. He's so emotional
shoot.
about it.
who is that?
No,
His
Lab.
dad ended his mom.
Mm.
His dad shot his mom in front of him when he was young, and he went to prison. But he came up before the parole board, and they're going to let him out. And he's upset about it. He was on the interview room not too long ago, I think.
Well,
talking
you know
about
what
that.
I would do if I was that boy? I would take care of it myself and plead insanity. That's what I'd do.
Well, he's in his 30s now. I imagine he could if he wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, he could get away with that. Because you
Yeah.
don't know
So,
what he suffered.
So
I'll shut
guys,
up.
real quick. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please hit the subscribe button. We're at 2734, guys. So we're trying to get to 2750. We've done a great job tonight. So if you're here for the first time, if you're watching us live, or if you're rewatching us, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we'll kind of wind things down. So we'll go around the room and one by one. Teresa, we'll start with you, and any closing remarks you want to say about Nancy or anything else?
No, why did you start with me? Okay. No, I just want to say
A prayer, maybe?
I really hope that the family doesn't have anything to do with it. However, from the very beginning, it was my gut, not Savannah. I'm not talking about Savannah, although there's things that she did that I didn't agree with, a lot of things. There's just something in my gut and sus. When I first saw Tommaso, there's just, they always say, go with your gut. I don't know. And then when the fetish stuff started coming out and there were all these connections and Derek Colella got arrested for doing the ransom note and he was texting Annie and Tommaso and stuff. There's just too many connections. It's just too much. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll be the first to say I'm wrong, but I don't know. But I just want justice for Nancy. That's what I want.
100%.
Justice for Nancy. But you
Very
guys
well
are great. I love you. I love everybody in the chat, and I hope everybody has a good night.
Well, we appreciate
Thank
you
you so
joining
much
us.
for spending
Thank.
the night.
Good night.
Time.
Good
Have a
night,
great night.
Teresa.
All
Bye.
right, short
My
Bye.
legs.
first
What do you
time
think?
ever being on panel. Nice to be on panel with you.
Hold
I
on,
guess
guys.
that's what you call it.
I'm gonna get to you guys. So short legs. What do you think?
I just want to say a quick prayer.
Okay.
Dear God, touch the heart of whoever has done this to Nancy Guthrie, and may they confess, or may we please find her. Please bring her home. Amen.
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 Thank you for that. That's
Bye-bye.
awesome.
Good night.
Thank you, short
Thank
Night,
you.
legs.
short
All right.
legs.
Good night.
All right, Shauna, what do you think?
Oh Lord. A lot, but no. First of all, thank y'all for your grace, working me through this, being here. Hey, I never would have done this for any other panel than this because, anyway,
Well, thank
Here
you.
Well,
we
for
go.
that.
thank you, Shauna, for being with us. We love it.
Oh,
Yeah, you did a
Thank
good
you.
job.
Yes.
well, thank you. And I'm sorry. It's echoing and I tried to shut that thing off. So I apologize. Anyway,
You're
and
not echoing on our end,
You're
so you're good.
fine,
okay.
honey.
Oh, okay. So wait, I'm sorry. What are my last thoughts about now?
Just closing
just-
statements, just on anything, Nancy, or anything else that you'd like to say.
Well, this monster that, I think what is his name? The FedEx guy. Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just recently found out about that case through Grizzly True Crime. And
Love her.
yeah, she's, oh God, if you want to follow a case, in my opinion, especially trials. Anyway, sorry, not trying to boast other channels, but
No,
No,
that's
like,
okay. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is like you watch it, and if you watch it and you're on panel and you think that can help other people, like
Yeah. That's what we're here to do. We're
Exactly.
help each other. That's what we're here to
Share
do.
it.
Yeah, okay, I know.
Share
I'm
the wealth.
sorry. I'm learning because some creators don't like you to speak about other channels, but I feel like you guys are all here to help each other. But then again, I'm not a content creator, so I don't understand. Anyway, okay.
It's okay.
the
On
biggest
track.
thing, just so you know, moving forward, the biggest thing talking about other creators and this, that, and the other, we don't ever want to be the channel that talks bad about any creator.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's why I'm here. That's
we
why
want
I'm
to
here.
lift up.
Right.
We want to lift up other creators, and just if they deserve props, like we don't want to be ugly, right? Like now we can get
Right.
ugly. We can like
Sure,
if
we
that's
can.
what it
Oh,
needs,
we can get ugly.
if that's what's needed, but at the same time, like we don't want to be the one where we bash somebody
Like
and this, that, and the
gossip.
other.
Yeah.
And so if you have anything positive to say about any creator, and that's where we kind of like, hey, don't put anybody's name or the creator's name in the chat and this, that, and the other, because we don't want to be known as that, and I don't want to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
No drama. No
right.
drama.
Yeah,
I
and
Oh,
you'll
I'm
be
sorry.
blessed for that. You'll be blessed for that.
So you if you got something positive to say about a creator, please
Yeah,
go ahead and say it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Good to know. Grizzly True Crime is, I don't know if you're familiar, but she does the best live coverage of like trials and true crime. She's no
very
drama.
in depth.
She really is. She does her research. So,
Mhm.
and thank you for making that clear, Mike, because I get sick of watching some of these channels that talk doo-doo on other channels, because I'm with you. That's not what we're here for. So that's one of many reasons I am like Lloyd. I'm always going to follow you. Anyway, this Tanner FedEx guy.
Yeah.
What makes me angry, and I'm not sure if you watched today's court coverings, he's trying to blame it on a what do you call it, a dual personality. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. And listen, I have dealt with sickos and whatever. I just pray for this little girl's family. It makes no sense. It makes you, as a Christian, not question God, but like just not understand the evil in this world. And I've seen a lot of it myself firsthand, as I'm
It
sure
definitely
all
lets
of
you
us
know
have.
evil is here. Yeah.
Yeah, but like when you're, and I'm not trying to say people in law enforcement or military are the only ones that deal with this, but we've seen a lot. Amen, Mike? We've seen a lot
100.
more. Right. We've seen a lot more. We've got to put our feelings aside when it comes to investigating or being in the field doing whatever. But this one's got me, like, just got me messed up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, praying for her family, praying for justice, and
Yes.
thank
Yes.
you for this platform. Thank you guys for all that you do. And I don't know what else to say, and I'll speak to it. Oh, one thing I meant to say earlier when I joined the stream thingy, I've always thought too from the beginning, because anyone who's like, I feel like they had NVGs or something to see through that neighborhood. And Nancy Guthrie's, sorry, I didn't mean to skip over, but they had NVGs or something. They had to. But I also feel like the people under the mask, or the porch guy, I think he's a decoy. He's like a waitress in
Yeah.
the restaurant. And I feel like there was, what do you call that? The movie Purge.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what you call it, the Purge. I feel like there was something underneath that. I call it a ski mask, but I guess the proper term is
Baklava.
thank you.
Baklava. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
always felt like there's something under there. That's very sus to me. Like I said before on the other stream, there's just come on.
Yeah.
There's something so wrong about that. But anyway, I'm sorry. I said you guys have to put a stop on me. You guys have to say you got 2 seconds and then give me 25 seconds extra. But
Shauna, we
anyway.
want to hear your words. It's all
Yeah.
You say I'm sorry too much. You say I'm sorry too much. We love you. You don't have to apologize.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I've been told that my whole life. But hey, thank
No,
you
no.
so much.
You're
for allowing
awesome.
me
You're
to
awesome.
speak. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I love this. I love this community, this Patriot Pride family. Such amazing people in the chat and here on panel. And that's because of you guys, Mike and Adam. You guys are the leaders, and you're paving a beautiful road.
Well,
Like-
thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we cannot do it without people like you. So thank you so much, Shauna. We appreciate you joining
Thank
us.
you.
And we'll see you next time. So, Melissa, what do you think?
Okay.
Closing
Good
arguments. See you, Shauna.
closing arguments. I hope justice comes for Nancy. Like, so many unanswered questions. One day we'll have the answers and we'll have the peace and the justice that Nancy deserves. Sadly, we can't end the crazy. Like, the crazy is going to be here. So we just got to band together like we've been doing, have our discussions and try to figure it all out. And hopefully one day we could get at a better peace in our world.
Right. That's very well put. Well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have you on here, and we really appreciate all your support.
Same with you. I love talking with you guys. I love being a part of the panels, and thank you for all you guys do. My grandpa was retired Air Force, so
Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. I appreciate all the support you're giving our current members and any veterans that need any help. And I will gladly pass the word around for anybody that needs support. and I hope you guys the best.
Thank you,
Thank
so,
you so
much. We
much.
appreciate you.
Yes, thank
All right.
you.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Miss Patricia.
Miss Patricia. Now you tell us your last words.
No, Lordy.
We saved you for last now.
I hear you. Okay. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't think we're going to find Nancy. I really
Boogie.
don't.
Boogie, thank you for your service.
I mean, it's just been too long. I mean, we might find her maybe 5 or 10 years from now if we don't get no leads. Way it's going, I don't think we're going to find her.
Yeah, it unfortunately seems that way.
If we don't get no leads on these guys that come up to the porch, or get somebody to talk, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere unless all this crackdown in higher ups or bring something to light.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely does not look good right now, unfortunately. But at least maybe we can get some justice for her family, and maybe, you know, it does not look good. It's been a long time. So, you know, you don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can only pray is all we know.
Yep.
That's
So,
it.
Well,
Well,
Miss Patricia, it's always good to hear from you and have you around. I can tell you that.
thank you so much.
oh well, y'all make my night. Here it is, 15 after 2, and I'm still up.
Well, you make our night as well. All you guys make our night. So we appreciate you so much, Miss Patricia.
Well, I appreciate y'all for everything you do.
All righty. Well, we'll talk to you next time, okay?
All right. How you get off this thing?
I got you. Don't worry.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
How you
Bye.
get off this thing?
She's great.
She's awesome.
Man, this has been good. This has been fun tonight, guys. And I learned a little bit about StreamYard, and I think it's a pretty good platform, Mike. It's definitely a lot more user friendly, but I don't think the video quality is as good, and that pisses me off.
Well, to me, that video quality is almost as good as what you just had.
It's not as
Oh
good.
my gosh! On a scale,
That's a 7. Mine's a 10.
you think yours is a 10?
100%. Yeah, I got a $5,000 camera over there,
I mean, I get that.
and the
but-
internet that nobody else has, and that's why, because the quality's okay, right? But I mean, I don't know. It's okay.
So how about if we said this? We'll use StreamYard like when we're going out and we're doing stuff, and we can.
Yeah.
And then because we aren't taking,
Thanks, Pamela.
we aren't taking that, right?
No, hell no. We're not taking that. Thank you, Risa Joe. You're the bomb. No, it's been fun tonight, man. I really enjoyed this, and we could have gone longer, but you know, it's late, and I want everybody to be able to get some rest.
What are
but
you doing tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm busy, Mike. I'm always
Oh
busy.
my gosh!
You know how it is, man.
But busy to you is you waking up. I'm busy. Like, what are you doing tomorrow? Like, quit with the busy shit and say what you're doing. You got meetings? Do you have like? You're the most vague person when it comes to what are you doing tomorrow? Busy.
I got
Like,
shit to
what-
do, man.
Okay, like what? What do you got to do tomorrow?
Make some money.
Okay, so at 10 o'clock, what do you got going on?
AM?
Yeah.
Making money.
Are you meeting with your builders? Are you meeting with your like team? Like, what in the hell are you doing?
Listen,
You don't even know what you're
every
doing.
day is a different day, Mike. I can't tell you
Oh
what
my
I'm doing.
gosh.
Why wasn't StreamYard showing our pictures? You know, that's a good question. It wasn't showing mine sometimes when I was on with Dolly either. So I'm not sure. That's a really good question.
What are you talking about?
So the avatar, when they turned their camera off, it wasn't showing their picture. Or they have a picture, like ours is the eagle. And so when I was
Oh,
on,
like mine's like the little church thing?
yeah. So sometimes, hey, Turtle Gangs, good to see you. So sometimes it shows it, sometimes it doesn't. But I hope that you guys enjoy what we're bringing to you guys, and we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the community. It is great here. There's only a few knuckleheads here and there, but we're going to have them everywhere. But our mods are great. Patty and Jim, they got their ass. So
Yeah, they did.
yeah, and Dreaming and Jessica and everybody, Monet, everybody that was we've got some great mods, and our community is just unbelievable. So I just want to thank you guys for all of your support. If you become a family member, or if you've contributed one time, or you know, if not, just watching us. That's what it's all about. We just need your support. So real quick, one more time, if you're new here, just make sure you subscribe to us, hit the like button. That's really all we need. We just need to get the Patriot Pride name out there so people understand that we're here and we can help support them if they need that type of support for our military families. So,
And before we get off,
okay,
it was so funny. At 12 o'clock, I was dying. Like, I was ready to eat.
yeah,
And we had that other call, and it was fine. But when you came downstairs,
yeah.
what did you see me do? What did I have to eat?
Oh, tell them what you have.
So there was a pizza that had already been cooked, and there was about half of it. And I cut that slice, and I literally put the Patriot Pride all-purpose seasoning on it, and it was like a gourmet pizza. It was incredible, and I was like, "No, this hit the spot." I don't know if it was because I was so hungry, but
Nice, Total Gang.
the one thing that I said was, "Yeah, this is as good as I remember."
That's awesome, Total Gang. Thank you, guys. We have had so much support. And guys, listen, if you've ordered some stuff, all of the we had some new orders tonight, but all of the orders before tonight will go out tomorrow. Okay. Other than one. And I've had one that's been holding for a while, and I'm just going to say the name. I didn't want to put the name out there, but I can't get in touch with this person, and they have not given me an accurate address. So Donna Hume, if you're out there and you're watching us, I need an accurate address because I can't send you your stuff. So if you, I'm sorry, we have everything, but I've tried to ship it, and it's saying it's not a valid address. So if you're watching, Donna, please let us know. Anyway, you guys are awesome. You guys are great. Let's see what we got to tonight. So we got to 2,735 guys. So that was maybe 40 subscribers tonight. So
Yeah.
that's awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'm not sure how many likes we got between the two videos, but you guys crushed it. So thank you guys. Again, we learned how to use StreamYard a little bit. So when we do panels, we'll definitely use StreamYard moving forward. So the barbecue sauce is amazing. Oh, thank you, Turtle Gang. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
So what was her? What barbecue sauce did she get? I'd like to know.
Turtle Gang showed out, man.
Did she?
Yeah, she showed out. Yeah, she got a lot of good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Turtle Gang is she's so gracious. And I don't want to put stuff out there, but I'm just going to put this. She's a very good person. A very, very good person. She does a lot of good things that people probably don't even know about. So, and Dolly does as well. I think Dolly, that family just seems like a very solid family. I don't know anybody else, but I know Dolly is solid, and I know Turtle Gang is solid. So they do things that people never even know about, and they don't care about the recognition or the glory. They're just doing it to be good people, right? And so that's we need more people like that, guys, and that's what we're trying to do here. Is we're just here to help people, and to spread the Patriot Pride name, and to get a little bit of recognition for my nephew Ryan King, right? So because that's what it's all about, and that's what all this is dedicated to. So again, guys, I just thank you guys so much, and it's been great. I mean, we went back to back, and we've had a really good.
We had like a 20-minute break.
Solid turnout, guys. So Mom was great. I can see that. I can definitely see that. So guys, again, thank you so much for any support and all support, from purchasing stuff to just watching us and hitting the subscribe button to the like button. We appreciate you guys. We're going to blow up here pretty soon, Mike. I think we're going to blow up pretty soon. And a lot of people are calling me wanting to do this and wanting to do that.
Yeah. I've had some people reach out and like want some collabs. And I'm like, you're going to have to go to Adam for that. That's not me.
Well, the community that we have here and
It's amazing.
The family that we have is unbelievable. It really is. So,
and I know we have the family that runs across the bottom of the screen.
Jim, thank you so much.
But even
we'll take a phone call. Hello, this is Patriot Pride. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's according to if you selected a membership. So on Buy Me a Coffee, you can do a one-time donation, you can do a $2 tier, or you can do a $4 tier. So the bronze is $2 and the platinum is $4. So it's just according to how you set it up. I'm not sure how you set that up. I can check next time and let you know. Yeah, I can check and let you know. Just remind me next time, and I'll let you know.
Oh no,
No,
you good.
no, don't be sorry. We appreciate you.
I mean, if somebody else called, we'd stay here and talk. But
Well, thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Patricia. We
much.
appreciate you.
Thank
You
you.
too. All right, bye-bye. Turtle Gang, come through. Thank you so much, Turtle Gang. And I know you guys couldn't hear her. I'm sorry, but Turtle Gang will look. I'm telling you, man.
Thank you, Turtle
Gang
Gang.
is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Turtle Gang.
They couldn't hear Patricia. I'm sorry, but I didn't share that screen. I'll have to share that screen next time, but it's okay.
So Turtle Gang, like, what was your favorite part about the barbecue sauce? Did you have the vinegar, or did you have the ketchup base?
Yeah, that's a good question. And if anybody else in here's had it, I'd love to know. We love feedback. So, if you guys have had any, I'd love to know what you think about it, because it helps us grow and helps us tweak some things. I think I'm pretty solid on the recipe now. I probably won't change it, but I'd love to know what you think about it.
We already have people asking, can we come up with more
Yeah.
stuff?
People are coming at me wanting other flavors. I'm like, listen, this is enough. This is enough.
We just
right
got
now.
this.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys get off here and get some rest. Mike, hopefully, yes. Thank you again. And Patty and Jim, you guys are so awesome. The original and the two rows.
Yes.
Yeah.
The original is my favorite.
Yeah. And so Turtle Gang, that vinegar so Patty, thank you so much. We appreciate you, Patty. You're
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
So Turtle Gang, that vinegar to me is if you have pulled pork, which I'm cooking a butt this weekend, Mike.
No.
So guys, we're cooking a
I've
butt.
already told
We're cooking a
Doug.
butt this weekend, and we may go live with you guys if you want us to.
That would be awesome. Like,
Yeah.
actually cooking the butt. And
if we went live cooking a butt, would you guys watch? Put a 1 if you would, and put a 2 if you wouldn't. Because we'll do whatever, but I'm gonna cook a butt this weekend. Anyway, going back to the vinegar. Thank you for your subscription. We appreciate that. The vinegar sauce. So you get pulled pork, you put that on a sandwich, and you let some of that vinegar sauce get down in that bread. It is unbelievable. But the vinegar sauce, to me, it goes very good. Thank you, guys. We may do that. We may go live. You got Devin this weekend?
yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
We may go live.
he can be here.
Yeah. So the vinegar sauce pairs so well with the pork and the chicken, right? I like it on brisket. But
I love it on chicken.
He loves it on chicken, but it goes really good on a pulled pork sandwich, and a pulled chicken sandwich. So, but the original sauce is solid
It's
on
good
everything.
on anything.
I dip fries in it, tater tots in it, the all-purpose rub.
I dip pizza in it.
Listen, I'm telling you. But now listen, one other thing, Turtle Gang, you can do is with that burger, steak, and brisket rub, or whoever may have bought some, that goes really good on vegetables too.
Yeah, it does.
Really good. So, and I'll tell you a secret. This is a secret that nobody else knows, Mike. You know it. But we may be coming out with a cocktail sauce. And you know what it is?
What is it?
It's just a combination 50-50 of the original and the vinegar.
Okay.
And it is great on seafood, guys. It's a great cocktail sauce. So if you guys have some, I'm about to buy a smoker and I need to try these rubs. Yes, you do. And Miracle, on our channel, we've got a couple of tutorials. We've got one for a Boston butt. We've got one for a brisket. So if you're interested in that, feel free to go back and check it out. Anyway, thank you. We've been trying to do this, but guys, we just love talking to you guys. You guys are awesome for being here with us. I can't thank you enough. The subscribers have gone up. Now we're at 2737. So We almost hit it, Mike. We almost
did.
hit it, but I'm so thankful for what we have done. So anyway, we'll be back, God willing. We may be back Friday or Saturday on live, but if
we
not,
have to be back Friday.
if not, we'll definitely be back on Sunday. Do we?
Do it.
If we've got 25 platinum members,
You cannot tell me out of 47 daggum members.
he knows.
I do know. I'm keeping track
Yeah.
that we don't have that. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't remember you necessarily saying platinum members at first. You just said members. I mean,
I said platinum.
you might have said platinum.
I said platinum.
I think I said platinum too in the.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, I said platinum members for us to do a live stream
on Friday night.
on Friday nights.
I
I said
think-
members total for the pink speedos.
Oh, why is that?
So real quick again, guys, we're at 47, I think, or 46
cheat.
family members. So remember, if we get to 100 family members before August the 1st, Mike has agreed to go on a live stream for 5 minutes in pink speedos, guys. So if that happens before CrimeCon, if we do go,
Why aren't we going to CrimeCon?
if we do go, then he'll do it in Vegas on Fremont.
I didn't say Fremont. You're saying that shit.
And if he does, if we don't do it before then, if it's before the 4th of July, he'll wear them on the 4th of July. But it has to be before August 1. So as long as we get 100 family members, we're at like 46 or 47. Before August the 1st, Mike's going to go 5 minutes live in a pair of pink speedos. So just
Don't add other shit to it at
that's
the
it.
end. To
That's
make,
it.
okay.
Yeah. That's it. But anyway, all right, guys, we love you. Thank you guys so much. If you guys need to reach out to us for any reason, it's www.patriotprideusa.org at gmail.com. So again, thanks everybody. You'll fit right in on Fremont. That's what I told him, Turtle Gang. You won't be out of place at all. So
It's not that I won't go out there. It's you coming up with the bullshit that you just add. Like this, like a fishing tail.
yeah,
Like it started out as one thing, but it's been told 25 times now and it's done turned into this. You got to watch him on that.
anyway, all right, guys, we'll be back. God willing, we'll definitely be back Sunday, but we may be back before then. So hit the notification button and it'll let you guys know if we do go live before then. So anything else, Mike?
I enjoyed it. Thank you for the opportunity. And I am truly, each one of y'all have truly blessed me.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I look forward to our times together. And
The future is gonna be bright.
it is.
It's gonna be awesome, guys. And Shauna said, she was good night, Patty. She was she's blessed to be part of the beginning of it. So all you guys, we're gonna build something big here. So anyway, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you later. Good night.